I'm going to do something I said I wasn't going to do again. And I'm going to explain why. Remember me telling you about me losing a friendship over the movie reviews that I was doing? I'm going to explain to you how and why, and then why I've just made the decision that I just made. This lady, I've known her for a long time. She's very friendly. She sent me a list of movies that she wanted me to review on here. I couldn't do it because, to me, they weren't very YouTube friendly, number one, and they weren't very family friendly. As far as I'll go is very bloody horror movies. These movies she wanted me to show was pretty much soft porn. And I know my audience. I know they don't want to see that kind of stuff. If they want to see that kind of stuff, let them keep it in private and go where they show that kind of stuff. You're not going to get it on this channel. I'm not into porn, any of that kind of stuff. It's not going to be shown here. So she got mad at me because I refused every movie that she suggested, and she took off. Well, I decided, instead of losing my friends, to shut it down. But then I thought, well, if I've already lost her as a friend, why would I lose a friend and lose doing movie reviews? It didn't make any sense, because it's my channel. I'm going to do the ones that I want anyway. So anyway, now what made me change my mind is I got an email from this lady. Her name was Ruth, and her mother's name was, what was her name? Daisy? Ruth is 70 years old, and her mother Daisy is 92. And she sent me a letter telling me that her 92-year-old mother would watch my channels and write down every movie that I suggested, and that's the movie she went and watched. She wouldn't get them anywhere else. And that's the movies that they would sit and watch together. Well, when I quit doing it, and they got to the end of the list, they have no movies to watch. Because she said my movie reviews and her picking the movies to watch was the highlight of her week. And it made me feel rotten. It really did. And also I got thinking, it's not fair to everyone because one lady's mad at me. You guys can ask me to review movies. I will do it if I've seen the movie. If not, tell me the name of the movie. I'll watch it and then I'll make the decision. But when you go to sending me soft porn, hard porn, nudity, any of that stuff, I'm not down for it. I won't do it. This is not that kind of channel. Anyway, I'm going to do some movie reviews for you today. And these are some of the good ones, but they're older ones. Now, the first one I'm going to do, and this has been, I've seen this movie probably 50 times that I know of. And they made a remake of it, and the remake really disappointed me. But anyway, that's Pete's Dragon. Me and my cousin, just before we left to hitchhike across the United States, went to the walk-in theater and watched Pete's Dragon in 1979. We fell so in love with that movie. He went back every night with a new friend when this movie was playing because he could not get enough of it. This became one of my lifetime favorite movies. It has Helen Reddy, Mickey Rooney, Shelley Winters. I mean, it's fantastic. Then, a couple of years ago, they redid the movie Pete's Dragon and made the dragon more real. The whole concept of a movie completely changed. The Dugans were completely removed from the movie. Lampy was removed from the movie. It just completely different. It was almost like they didn't have the right to call it Pete's Dragon because they totally rewrote. The only thing that was normal in the movie was the little boy meeting the dragon. All the characters were different. A lot of the characters were completely removed. I was really disappointed in it. But the kids today will probably enjoy it a lot more than the other one. But if you want to watch Pete's Dragon, get the older version. I promise you, you will like it a lot better. And every movie I'm doing today is family rated. There's no age limit to it. Another movie that I grew up with and I enjoyed, and I swear on a stack of Bibles on this, the man in this show, I had an uncle, his name was Sam Mathis, and it was the real live version of this character. It was almost like he sat down and they drawed the character from his face for this character. And that is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Ichabod Crane. And my uncle, I swear, my uncle, if I can find a picture of him, I will compare him for you. But he looked exactly like Ichabod Crane. This is a story about the Headless Horseman. Great movie for Halloween night. And it's really just enjoyable. And I love it. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Now here's another one that was one of my fantastic favorites. And I fell in love with this one because of the songs in it. And I don't know, how many of you remember Roger Miller, the singer? Most of the songs in this put you in the mind of Roger Miller songs, even the voice. And it could be Roger Miller. But it's a movie called Rock-A-Doodle. It's fantastic. The songs are fantastic. But it's about a rooster who could sing. He didn't crow, he sang. And he became a country star. And it's really a cute movie. If you haven't seen Rock-A-Doodle, I 100% recommend it. Another movie, and this is with, I do a lot of movies on this lady, Jessica Tandy, with her husband Hugh Cronin, whatever his name is. But they did a lot of movies together. And this is the lady that did Driving Miss Daisy and Fried Green Tomatoes. She's just the perfect actress. But anyway, it's called Batteries Not Included. And it's about this older couple who lived in an apartment. And this guy buys it and he's trying to tear the apartment down because he's wanting to build a new thing. Anyway, they're kind of trying to shove them out and they have nowhere to go. Anyway, they kind of run out of luck and out of avenues to try to save their apartment. When in the middle of the night, they slept with the window open one night, and these little round things come flying in, and they were from outer space. And they were just cute. It's really a cute movie. And they're there to help them. And they do. But I can't tell you a whole lot about it if you haven't seen it. But it's a beautiful movie. 100% kid rated. Anybody can watch it. Great family sit-down movie. And that's called Batteries Not Included. Alright, our last one is really good. And this one has Patrick Swayze, Oliver Platt, Scott Glenn, and it's called Tall Tales. And Patrick Swayze plays, oh gosh, what was his name? Paco Bill. And he is a cowboy that rides a horse, and he gets place to place. He rides a tornado. And that's how he gets place to place. And this is about a little boy, lives on a farm, and he's having a lot of problems, I guess. Anyway, Paco Bill comes in on the tornado. The little boy's sitting out in the field, and the tornado comes, and that's how he meets him. Anyway, the character, Paul Bunyan is in this movie, and the railroad guy, John Henry. All of them are in this movie. This is a great movie. This is one of my dad's favorite movies. Of course, anything that has a cowboy in it, I don't care how silly or anything else, my dad loved it. But I like it too. I really enjoyed the movie, and I've watched it a couple of 100 times. But anyway, it's called Tall Tale, and it's fantastically wonderful. This would be a great one to sit down and watch with your grandkids. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to do for tonight. And I hope you guys are okay with me doing the movie reviews again. And if you're okay with them, let me know. And maybe I'll do them once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, or maybe I'll even go back to doing it once a week, because I have, as you know, I have a lot of movies. And I'm pretty sure I have a lot of movies that everybody hasn't seen. I'm sure I have a lot of movies that you've already seen and forgot. And that's why I do a lot of the older movies, to bring them back to the front of your mind so you can watch them again, because you'll remember how good they were. Everybody, have a good night. Like the video.